So what are you gonna do about that?
I'm terribly sorry. Our head chef collapsed from exhaustion and...
If you don't mind, may I use your kitchen?
Huh?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I run a small diner called Sato's Diner together with my parents.
Oh, the hot springs at Tokimeki Inn really are wonderful. My skin feels so smooth.
My lower back feels better too. When you guys got sick at the same time, I honestly didn't know what to do. But I'm so glad you're feeling better now.
Keiichi, we've put you through way too much.
You even downsized the restaurant because running a place that big all by yourself was just too much. But it lets us take things at a slower pace and, honestly, that size might be just right for us.
Yeah, I think so too. Yoi, what do you mean you can't serve the food? We reserved meals for 60 people, so what are you gonna do about that?
I'm terribly sorry. Our head chef collapsed from exhaustion and our backup lead is sick too. And we just couldn't line up a replacement in time.
A replacement doesn't cut it. We made this reservation today because we really wanted to enjoy the cooking of Masakatsu, the head chef. As the former owner and someone who's still investing, I even invited guests I wanted to entertain.
I know, Ryota, Kentaro. I'm truly sorry. Mom, what are we gonna do? Yeah, this is a real problem.
Dad, Mom, I've got an idea.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We've always enjoyed Tokimeki Inn's amazing food and wonderful hot springs, so it's time we return the favor.
Excuse me. If you don't mind, may I use your kitchen?
Huh? Oh, you're from Sato's Diner.
You've always been so good to us. So if you don't mind, I'd love to help out.
It's fine. My son's cooking skills are the real deal. When you're in trouble, you help each other out.
He's fully capable of running our restaurant on his own. And he's been training non-stop for years. That's a very generous offer, but...
Wait, I know you. Ah! Are you telling me you're gonna hand this inn's kitchen over to some outsider? That's unacceptable. And there's no way some random nobody can recreate Masakatsu's flavors. But Kentaro, canceling meals for 60 people would be a problem for you too, right? Everyone in your reservation is already here, and I hear you've invited guests you want to entertain too. Well, yeah. I do hold a food sanitation supervisor's license, so legally speaking, there's no issue with me stepping into the kitchen.
Yui, isn't this actually a very generous offer? There's no way we can just turn everyone away like this. You're right. Then, would you help us, Keiichi? Kentaro, for now, please have everyone head to the Grand Hall. Mom, what about me? Chie, can you show our guests where the Grand Hall is? Okay, everyone this way.
I signed a temporary employment contract on the spot and headed into the kitchen. And then...
This is so good.
Kentaro, we were expecting something good since you recommended it, but this blows us away. This is absolutely incredible. Oh, thank you very much. I thought they were used to eating the food here, so why are they reacting like this? Seems like plenty of people are saying they like this better than Masakatsu's original dishes. You're right. The seasoning also pairs nicely with today's rotating sake selection. Masakatsu kindly left behind a recipe notebook, so the dishes could still be made even when he wasn't around. They were already solid. I just fine-tuned the seasoning a touch to make everything pop.
I knew how it tasted before, but this is even better. I think I like this version more.
Wait, so Kentaro was talking like that? Without even tasting the food? It's crazy good, and him acting all high and mighty toward her, when she was clearly in trouble, was kinda brutal.
You're right.
Well, whatever, the important thing is our investment's still safe. But that guy, Keiichi, he's only a one-day chef, right? With Masakatsu out, what are they gonna do from here? Yeah, the real challenge is only just beginning. I know that perfectly well. That's exactly why I need to talk things through with Yui. Okay, I think we're good on cleanup.
Keiichi, thank you so much for everything you did for us today. Thanks to you, we managed to serve everyone who had a reservation. And they all left really happy.
Anytime, I'm glad I could be of help. Kentaro, right? He didn't really need to pick on you like that in front of so many people.
He's actually the former owner of this inn. He stepped away from management, but he's still an investor. So he came by to check on how things were going. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. The man with him, Ryota, used to be the deputy head chef. And once the two of them were gone, everything landed on Masakatsu. And that's likely why he ended up sick.
I see. So you must still have reservations starting tomorrow, right?
Yes, there aren't that many. But we can't just close when people are coming here looking forward to it. And on top of that, we just finished repairing the aging building, so things are financially quite tight too.
Until Masakatsu is able to return, how about I fill in as his replacement? We already signed a temporary employment contract for today, so you could simply extend it.
But you still have Sato's diner to run, don't you? That place means a lot to the people around here, so we can't just push it aside.
About that, my parents were like, hey, Tokimeki Inn's always been good to us, so helping out is totally worth it. And we'll take care of the diner, so yeah, we're good.
Really? Then can you help us out?
Sure, leave it to me.
Looks like that. Keiichi guy will be filling in for Masakatsu for a while. Well, I hate to admit it, but that food was actually pretty good.
And it's only temporary. It's not like it'll have much impact on our new Sakura Inn. We pulled out of Tokimeki Inn cause we figured their management was gonna get rough anyway. We had no idea the two of them were having conversations like that, and from then on, our connection with them continued. 2 weeks later.
Oh, Kentaro, have you heard about it?
Heard about what?
They say Tokimeki Inn's been getting a lot more guests.
Apparently Masakatsu still hasn't come back, but Keiichi's cooking has been getting great reviews and it's even leading to more overnight reservations. I also hear more locals have been stopping by just to enjoy the food and the day-use hot springs.
Honestly, Tokimeki Inn and Sakura Inn aren't even playing to the same audience. My approach is to focus on higher-end Japanese cuisine than Tokimeki Inns, and run the place with an emphasis on social media-friendly promotion.
That's true, but still, you've tasted their food, right? Even if it's only while Masakatsu is out, I think it could get pretty popular.
You're right. Just in case, it might be wise to put some countermeasures in place.
Is there anything more we can do on the culinary side?
To be honest, I've been in a bit of a slump and can't say I've made anything good lately, but I've gotta try. I still have my old recipe notebook, so I'll see if I can use those flavors as inspiration for a new menu. Of course, I'll focus on making it look good for social media too.
All right, I'm counting on you. Little did they know this decision would turn into a massive pitfall later on. A few weeks later.
Welcome, Miss Shimazu. We're delighted to have you.
Thank you for telling me about this newly opened inn.
We put a lot of heart into our Japanese cuisine, so we'd really love for you to try it.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it. That's Hanatsu Shimazu. Man, she really has that celebrity aura.
It's apparently part of Kentaro's plan to boost our social media presence. He wants to plaster photos and her autograph everywhere. Like, hey, a famous foodie came here, and use that to draw people in.
I see.
Today we've prepared a brand new course menu that was just introduced. It features plenty of fresh mountain vegetables harvested locally, along with seafood delivered straight from the nearby fishing port.
And this is Ryota Nakei, our proud head chef. We'd be grateful if you could share your honest thoughts.
Well then, let's eat. What is this flavor?
Is something wrong?
Well, was there anything that didn't suit your taste?
No, it's not like that. This flavor, I've tasted it somewhere before.
Meanwhile, over at Tokimeki Inn.
That makes sense. Using the seasoning like this really keeps the flavor intact. Keiichi, you're still so young, yet there's so much to learn from you.
Not at all, this only works because your original recipes are so solid to begin with.
There you go again, being modest.
You're not 100% yet. So take it easy, okay?
Of course. That said, lying in that hospital bed really made me realize all over again that cooking is all I've got, so I'm just thrilled to be back. And on top of that, I can't tell you how much fun it is studying cooking together with Keiichi.
We were just testing out a seasonal limited menu. Yui, would you like to try some?
Well, this is amazing! Wait, is this chestnut?
Oh, you've got a sharp palate.
That was the secret touch we poured our hearts into, and you spotted it right away.
I suppose eating Masakatsu's delicious staff meals every day has trained my palate.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Oh, right! We actually invited some guests over today.
Hey, Keiichi. Looks like you've been doing great.
Customers at our place have been talking about Tokimeki Inn too.
Dad, Mom, what brings you here?
Yui suggested we try a joint project with Sato's Diner, Tokimeki Inn, and the local producers.
I was wondering if we could come up with a collaboration recipe with Sato's Diner.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm in.
Hey now, Masakatsu, I get that you're excited, but still.
That's right, no overdoing it, okay?
Okay. You two are way too in sync when you scold me.
Well, we're not in sync or anything.
Yeah, we're not!
And so, the collaboration recipe with Sato's Diner was completed. And not long after...
Yui? There's a guest who'd like to speak with you. Huh? With me?
Hello.
Oh, Miss Shimazu! It's been a while.
I heard the collaboration recipe with Sato's Diner was announced, so I came to try it.
Of course! Right this way to the diner. The owner of Sato's Diner is actually here dining today, too. So you can speak with him.
Really? That works out perfectly. I knew it.
Is something wrong?
Did our flavors not quite fit Tokimeki Inn?
We created the recipe by incorporating Sato's Diner's flavors into Tokimeki Inn's cuisine, but...
No, that's not it at all. It's just that this flavor is very similar to a dish I had recently at Sakura Inn. And yet, while they're similar, they're not the same. I mean, this one is clearly far superior.
Huh? Are you saying that...
Sato's Diner was closed today, so I thought I'd check here. The thing is, the dish I had at Sakura Inn tasted like something I had at Sato's Diner before.
Dad, could this possibly be...
Yeah, let's look into it a bit.
Ever since Tokimeki Inn started collaborating with Sato's Diner, they really regained momentum.
It seems both places have been benefiting, with more guests coming to each. We've put effort into making the dishes look good for social media, but it seems young people just take photos and post them without becoming repeat customers.
What's causing this gap? And lately, I feel like there have been more and more reviews directly comparing our food to Tokimeki Inn's.
Hello, Kentaro!
Excuse me. What's wrong? Why are you guys looking so upset? We've come to speak with Ryota over there. In fact, he once worked as a chef at Sato's Diner back when the restaurant was much larger. You used Sato's Diner's closely guarded secret recipe in your new menu, didn't you?
What? Really? I merely drew inspiration from the old recipe notes. I created in the past and developed a new dish.
On what grounds are you making a claim like that? Miss Shimazu mentioned that the flavors were similar, so we decided to look into it.
Ryota, may we take a look at that recipe notebook of yours?
Sure.
I knew it. It's practically identical to our secret recipe.
Those are recipes I created with my own instincts. There's no way they could be that similar.
Then when did you write that notebook?
6 years ago.
That was when you were working at our restaurant, correct? In the contract you signed when you left, it was clearly stated that any recipes created during your employment weren't to be taken outside the diner.
As for the secret recipe, it's something Kichi himself kindly allowed us to use for our collaboration with our inn. And we've had a bunch of guests telling us it tastes like Sakura Inn's. But that Tokimeki Inn's version is way better.
That can't be.
So that's why there were so many reviews comparing our place to Tokimeki Inn? Kintaro, if you instructed Ryota to create a new menu, then you should have properly verified his background and where those recipes came from. We will be formally filing a lawsuit over this matter. It may have happened by relying on past intuition, but once it's written down in a notebook and used to serve dishes, that crosses into illegal territory. Wait a second. Are you seriously filing a lawsuit against this inn? Yes, because this amounts to obstruction of business against Sato's Diner and Tokimeki Inn. No way. Ryota, what have you done to us?
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me. Could you turn on the TV in the office? Miss Shimazu is appearing on a cooking show right now.
Today we'll be joined by our guest, Miss Shimazu, as we introduce some amazing dishes we enjoyed in Kirameki City.
Kirameki City is home to wonderful establishments loved by the local community. If you want authentic inn-style cuisine, Tokimeki Inn is the place to go. And if you're craving comforting home-style flavors, Sato's Diner is perfect.
No way. They had to feature those too?
Viewers are bombarding us with questions about why Tokimeki Inn and Sato's Diner collaboration dish tastes so similar to Sakura Inn's new signature dish, and whether Sakura Inn copied it, because Tokimeki's is clearly better.
You've gotta be kidding me. Keiichi, please can't you somehow drop the lawsuit?
With all this bad press spreading, a lawsuit on top of it would finish this inn. Well, lawsuit or not, I don't think you can turn this tide anymore.
I agree. You focus too heavily on flashy customer attraction and marketing aimed mainly at social media. But that very strategy ended up being used against you.
On social media, good buzz and bad buzz both spread in no time.
Guests trust you when you serve real food and sincere hospitality. Neglecting that is exactly why this happened.
No way. After that, the bad reputation surrounding Sakura Inn showed no signs of slowing down. Wait! You're not going to supply us anymore? I know our inn's reputation hasn't been great lately, but I understand. We've got to find new suppliers fast. Kintaro, Doki Doki Linen just contacted us saying they want to revisit the contract, with termination on the table. And now the fish supplier's saying they want out too.
If we can't get fish, we can't make our course meals. What are we gonna do?
Kentaro! We're getting cancellation after cancellation. At this rate, this month's balance is gonna be in the red.
How did it come to this?
Sakura Inn's cash flow continued to deteriorate. As contracts were switched and the quality of service declined, its reputation fell even further, eventually driving it out of business. Ryota, who lost his job, was left to pay the damages determined by the lawsuit. Kentaro, who suffered massive losses at Sakura Inn, ended up burdened with enormous debt. Where did I go wrong? If it weren't for that receipt incident, Sakura Inn would still be... Ugh! Meanwhile, as for me, Masakatsu has fully recovered, so I guess today's the last day for me.
Thank you so much for everything.
Don't mention it. I've enjoyed being a part of the menu development. It's been a lot of fun. Well then, I'll definitely come back to soak in the hot springs again. Truth is, I don't want to leave. This place has grown on me.
How about we hang out sometime? Just the two of us. Outside of work?
Ah, sure. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.